My name is Ryan Cleary, Member of Parliament, St. John South Mount Pearl. This is your weekly video blog update. This week in Ottawa was all about Peter Penashue and the federal budget. In terms of Peter Penashue, I stood on my feet in the House of Commons. I asked at least 3 questions about Penashue. There's a saying I've heard from home. You can either do it the right way or you can do it the Penashue way. Let's show some highlights of my questions.
Back home, they're saying you can either do it the right way or the Penashue way. Peter Penashue has done everything he can to get a leg up for his re-election campaign, even if it means cheating, even if it means breaking the rules. Labradorians were also stiffed in yesterday's budget. Labrador was only mentioned once, and that's for an old jobs program. For Conservatives, Labrador is just a place to pull puppet strings. He started campaigning before he even resigned. He's using the power of incumbency, which he only has, Mr. Speaker, because he cheated last time.
Just after Peter Penashue resigned as Member of Parliament and as Cabinet Minister, Reg Bowers, who was Penashue's campaign manager during the 2011 election, he resigned his appointment on the board of the Canada, Newfoundland and Labrador Offshore Petroleum Board. That means there's a vacancy. So I asked another question in the House of Commons this week about how when the Conservatives appoint the next person to the C-NLOPB, it should be the most experienced person who should be appointed, not just a Conservative campaign volunteer. We need better than that.
Order. The Honourable Member for St. John's.
Last week there's a vacancy on the Canada, Newfoundland and Labrador Offshore Petroleum Board. Reg Bowers, former campaign manager for Peter Penashue, resigned from the C-NLOPB just hours after Penashue stepped down as MP. With the vacancy, I'm sure the Conservative puppet masters are waiting patiently until they can make their next appointment. Mr. Speaker, this time can the Minister at least promise, and I ask this on behalf of all Newfoundlanders and Labradorians, that the next patronage appointment will not be an inexperienced volunteer.
My focus, at least at the beginning of next week, will be on the budget debate. I'll have a 10-minute speech on Monday, at which time I'll be speaking about all things Newfoundland and Labrador, every which way the budget affects our province. So I'll speak to you at the end of next week. If you get a chance, watch CPAC, and my speech will be about midday on Monday. Until then, have a good week.